Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for this read. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to do a general read. So it may or may not resonate with you, that's just fine. You'll know if the message is meant for you because it is just going to feel right, it's going to fit your situation. Also guys, we are going to draw an energy card at the end of this read. Let's see, gratitude. Manifesting dreams. You know, I feel like somebody was grateful for, and I don't feel like it's like some kind of a gift. I feel like it's a gift in disguise. Like if we were using a different deck of cards, I actually see one of my cards in my mind. It's like not for you, which represents sometimes we're blessed with what doesn't work out for us. Like something that we thought was going to be a dream, something that we thought was going to work well, and it didn't. It's like it was a blessing something didn't work out because it moved us away from something toxic and something negative. You know what I'm saying? Prosperity. I do feel like whatever this was coming to an end, it moves somebody on a different path, and a path that is going to bring them prosperity, a path that they wouldn't otherwise have found because they would have sort of been involved with whatever this thing was. It's like it had to sort of play out the way that it did to help to point somebody somewhere new. Retreat. I do feel like healing was definitely involved in this as well, though. Healing, expansion. In this expansion card, a lot of times I feel like growth. You know, growth, evolution. I feel like this is something different in this card. This is like seeing something you didn't see before. This is part of something that didn't work out. This is like something that came to light as something that was maybe hidden or just not obvious. Activation. There was a big change too, because it wasn't this when it started. It wasn't this when it started. When somebody started something, it was very positive. It felt like manifesting dreams. It felt like a dream come true. It felt like prosperity. It was something that someone felt encouraged to pursue. I feel like they took the next step in getting more committed to whatever the situation was. And it's like, this is when things changed. I feel like this switch flipping, like a light switch flipping. And then chaos pops up. I feel like that's what it turned into. And like, I feel like it was an almost overnight change. Whatever this was. Success. Okay, this was a relationship. This success card actually speaks to the person who was the switch that flipped. It was like they put forward sort of this persona, like this mask, in drawing somebody in, thinking that they were a certain way. I feel like this is when people moved in together. Like there was a relationship that started, somebody kind of put on a big show as to being a certain way, to get this person to move in with them. I feel like as soon as this person moved in with them, it was like a switch flipped. It was like everything changed. It was like, who are you? I don't know who you are. It was like this, someone became an entirely different person. Growth. You know, I do feel like everything changed. Like I said, though, when this changed, it was very disappointing. I feel like there was hurt, there was heartbreak, and somebody wound up having to move in a different direction. I feel like the direction that they moved in was one that went towards prosperity. I do feel like it was steps on their universal life path, and that's why we have growth here. It's like this was part of their life journey. There was something they were meant to learn from this, whether this was to like sort of be a little bit more careful about who you trust, or sort of read into somebody's behavior a little bit more. Change and flexibility. Oh, see, and that would make sense. There were little warning flags, very little warning flags, because whoever this was who sort of ran this show and put this mask on was actually pretty good. But I do feel like there was something along the way that somebody, I don't know that they missed it as much as they sort of dismissed it. Like sort of like their intuition went off, and instead of listening to their intuition, they sort of like downplayed it because they wanted this thing to work. They thought it was dreams. They thought it was going to make them happy, so they didn't want to listen to a red flag. I feel like it was something they might have even took offense to, and then someone said, oh, you're reading me the wrong way, or you took it the wrong way. Because I do feel like this flexibility card speaks to whatever this is. And it was like a way somebody turns something around. This chaos person turns something around to keep this going and to draw this person in. Refuge. I'm going to grab a few more here. Magic. This person was like, they were not what they presented themselves to be. Even like the home situation that they were in is not what it seemed. Because I feel like they had spent enough time together, not lived together. It was before they moved in. And they presented their lifestyle a certain way so that it was like peaceful, it was positive, almost like this refuge, like it was somewhere you could feel safe. And it's like, it was to make somebody feel safe. It was to make somebody let down their guard. Patience. But it was like, it was a matter of time before this mask was going to drop, this mask was going to fall, and somebody was going to learn the truth. I do feel that in this patience card, like it was a matter of time before this knowledge came to light, recognizing somebody's true feelings, true nature, true colors, beauty. I feel like this person who had to heal, I feel like their family has been a big part of this, sort of like going back to their family. Acceptance and focus. I also feel like spirituality has been big for them too. You know, I don't think their family liked this person either. This person they thought was like a dream come true. I think somebody got rubbed the wrong way. I think that might have been part of this red flag too, and something they didn't want to notice. And that's where we had this flexibility that like it was a misunderstanding. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It was their true nature slipping through the first time. But they were able to sort of mask it again. They were able to sort of manipulate the situation and mask it again. Instead, I keep getting pulled back to family and like this tight pack, like a wolf pack, and like defensive. So they rubbed somebody the wrong way. Somebody caught wind of what they were, but they were able to hide it from the main person long enough to get that person to move in with them. I do feel like that's when the switch flipped. That's when everything changed. That's when their true nature came out. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, I have this who are you? Like, as soon as they moved in together, as soon as the nature of the relationship changed, it was like, who are you? Something changed. Something absolutely changed. I feel like somebody was very controlling. I feel in this Knight of Swords, controlling who they talk to, including family or anybody who would be able to sort of see the truth or try and talk them into coming away from this negative energy. That they tried to make them cut people off. They try to control who they talk to. I do feel like this Four of Wands also applies to this family card. This is like trying to cut them off from family. Trying to trap them in like this Eight of Swords and make them isolated. Yeah. I feel like part of the way that they did this too, I feel like part of their hook was like marriage. They would throw that around, this concept of we're going to get married, we're going to have babies together, we're going to have a happy life. They had no intention of really following through on this. Their thing is just like control, whatever they have to say to control. So they know what this person desires emotionally. They know what this person's dream is, what this thing they want to manifest is. And I feel like they preyed on that and they used it to mess with someone. They used it to mess with them. That Ten of Pentacles, I see legacy in it. I also feel like this speaks to sort of them wanting to have, knowing that this partner wanted to get married, this partner wanted to have babies, this partner wanted to sort of settle down and have this life. It's like this was the thing they used to manipulate them. This was part of the illusion too. I do feel like they set up their home in a way that sort of made it seem like this is something that they were interested in as well. This is something they wanted to have a part in too. That Five of Swords. It was selfish though. This person is selfish. This person is self-centered. I do feel like this person's emotionally abusive too. And the way that they manipulate. And the Nine of Pentacles. It's like they offer Nine of Pentacles. They offer happiness. They offer abundance. But it's not real. Like, it's false. This is like this dream that this person has. This is like this all-encompassing dream of everything this partner wants, and recognizing what that is, and then using it to manipulate them, using their desires to manipulate them. The Star card is about clarity. I do feel like it's speaking to this person trying to hide what their true intentions were, but that eventually this clarity did come out. Because somebody did find out the truth, but it did take these two people actually physically living together, taking that next step in their relationship, in their partnership, sort of taking it to the next level for them to learn the truth, to learn what this person's true nature was all about, that they were a Five of Swords. This person is selfish. Ooh, we had a card drop. And they were a manipulator. Let's see. All right. So the one that we dropped was the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. They were going to run this for a long time too. I feel like they were in this for the long haul without marriage. They were going to drag this relationship on for as long as they could without actually making a formal commitment. Their thing is more about controlling, and isolating this person so that they have no one to lean on. Wheel of Fortune. You know, it's funny, even in this Empress card, I feel the word like mother. Mother, I feel like it's tying back to family. Whatever happened, this very first thing that somebody first ignored, somebody first glossed over, I feel like when the switch flips, it's like it sheds new light on it. I do feel like it involved most likely a mother figure. So whether it was a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, is someone who sort of fits that role for someone. I do feel like it changed the way somebody saw it. Like it's something flipped in their mind too, and it gave them like a new clarity and sort of what was actually going on. I feel like they hightailed it out of there pretty quick too. That Eight of Wands, it can represent swift change. I feel like when somebody realized what they got into, when somebody realized what this person's true nature was, that they were a Five of Swords. Somebody stepped away. Somebody's like, this isn't wish fulfillment. It's not wish fulfillment. This is not what I thought it was. I don't even recognize this person. I feel like somebody up and left right away. I don't feel like they sat in it for a long time. I don't feel like they allowed themselves to be manipulated for much longer. I also don't feel like they put in a whole lot of effort into trying to make it work. I feel it was just like, this is crazy. I see these behaviors coming forward. This is not who this person was. This is like jealousy. This is controlling. Now I recognize the shit that happened in the past actually showed who this person really was. I do feel like this, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. See you later. Time to take a new path. Time to sort of move away. Time to move away from this person. I do feel that's what happened. Somebody chose to move away and start a new life. Somebody's like, I'm not living in this anymore. I'm not going to be manipulated. I will never have my happy home with this person who is emotionally manipulative. This person will never meet my needs. This person is sort of running a game. And I feel like somebody severed ties right away. They were like, I'm out of here. They found their clarity. They found their clarity because they stopped listening to this person's words, and this person's actions spoke a hell of a lot louder. They were like, okay, that's who you truly are. That is who you truly are. Your actions tell who you truly are. And that's where somebody found their temperance. They were able to set their emotions aside, step into that logic, step into that sword side, and to be able to look at this partner that they had objectively and be like, this is not who I was supposed to be with. This is not who this person presented themselves to be, but this is who they really are. And I'm not living like this. I do feel this was the thing. Somebody did not sit in this for a very long time. This did not continue for years. Once these people moved in together and all of this came out, I feel like quite quickly somebody was like, no way. No way. I'm not living like this. You can't control me. I'm moving on. I do feel like somebody stepped away from this toxic relationship. We had a little stack that wanted to come out. We're going to take the one off the top. This is going to be the energy card for the read. See the bigger picture. Somebody most definitely did. Somebody was able to step back. This person was able to step back and, like I said, remove themselves from emotion, take their heart out of it, and just look objectively at what was happening. And to see that there was a complete disconnect in what somebody said they were all about and what somebody was actually all about. And they believed what they saw. They believed what they saw. They found their temperance, and they had that courage to be able to step out of this and to cut ties and to move in a way that was going to be healing towards them, to move in a more positive way. And I do believe they're being rewarded with prosperity. I feel like the path this person is on right now is actually taking them to prosperity, and that somewhere in the future along this path, they are actually going to meet the person that they're looking for and the person that they deserve. Because that future that they wanted, that 10 of cups, that happiness, the celebration, settling down, having little ones, that future still awaits them. It still awaits them. I do feel like this was a stepping stone along the way. This was a call to trust their intuition. I do feel like they are not going to set their intuition aside in the future. They're going to take it a lot more seriously, and it's going to help them to sort of navigate things when they move forward in other relationships. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed the read. If it resonated with you, please hit that like, that subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. Have a great day, everyone.